everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Mari and today I'm going to show you an in-depth version how to do ombre windows like with tinted glass like this. So I noticed on my first tutorial for these windows you had many questions and I might not have done that tutorial that good because it was my first one, so I wanted to make an in-depth version on how this works, how this looks in different shaders, or where you can use this kind of windows. So these windows work without any modifications. It works without texture packs. It works without shaders. I am using optifine right now. Only reason is because I have connected glass textures and I have a dramatic sky texture. That's the only thing I'm using. I don't think it's big deal of a, I don't think it's a big type of a mod type of stuff. Like it just enhances the vanilla feel. I'm only using it for these glass textures. The effect inside of the windows work without any mods. It might not look the best in vanilla because it has some grids, but we all know that vanilla doesn't look the best without some texture packs or without shaders, so nothing I can really do, but I will show you that I will show you this in different versions that it works with no mods. So the reason this effect works is because you are trapping a source light inside of tinted glass. It's basically like trapping a source light inside of a dark, sealed box and light fades into the darkness. Basically, that's what you're doing inside of the glass. You can use any of these light sources. They are all the same type of light sources. They fade the same. The strength of them is also the same. So for materials, you will need like a carpet or something. Tinted glass, of course, this does not work with normal glass. A light source and any type of materials for your background. Have in mind that you can use any material as long as it does not let light inside of it, such as leaves. But still, if you're using leaves, you can still cover them up so the light source is not going through them. And these materials, it can be also any material. I'm just using this one for the decoration of my windows. I will just quickly show you how to do this and then we will continue to the rest. So basically put some source on the bottom, put some carpet because I like my lights covered and it gives me the same color as the background. So you have this is your layout. And some tinted glass. Have in mind that this will mostly work the best if you make this 10 to 15 blocks high. This usually works best for really big scale builds or something similar. I'll just make it a little bit bigger so you can see the effects better. You know how to make it this big. will just use some world edit because time is precious to me. So basically, you can already see some effect here, but this is not a real effect. You get the effect when you seal this up, when you seal that light source inside of the box, which is tinted glass. Here we go. This is the effect we've been looking for. As you can tell, the light source is down there, trapped inside of the box, which is tinted glass. You add some background with these colors, and then the light fades into darkness because there is no light source there. That's how you do these windows. So let's move on other ones. For smaller type of builds, yes, you can use candles. Here I'm using the 3 packs of candles. You can control the strength of the light depending on how much candles you put. So basically, you put candles 1 block under this. You put trapdoors because they let light through. Put carpet on and you seal it again. Same thing here, just with 1 pack of candles. As you can tell, they're not the same because the amount of candles you put in. You can also use a LIHAM. It's a bit weaker source light. You do it the same way. You just put some LIHAM down there, 1 block under, and you put the trapdoor and seal it inside. Now for the amethyst shards, they're really weak light source, and I wouldn't recommend using this because you can't really see much effect, but this thing is the same. You just put some amethyst stuff shards under this carpet trapdoor. And about torches, like redstone torch is the same as LIHAM. You can use that too if you don't have LIHAM. And here it is, even smaller scale. I don't think this looks the best because you can't really see the actual fade with smaller builds. You can still see some, but it's not the same as... You can maybe use amethyst shards for such a small windows, but it just doesn't look that good as the rest of them. And here we see this works horizontally too. Also, if you put the light above, you can put some lights on the sides, but only problem is you cannot put carpets on them. You can use trapdoors to cover the lamps, but you are really limited with colors. Here I just put some light source on the opposite side. And now for this effect, this is made for even smaller windows, like you got really tiny windows, but the only difference between these and this is because this is a harsh kind of fade, like a really harsh ombre effect, but it's still pretty cool effect if you want to use it without using banners or anything. I accidentally discovered this one while I was building something, and I misplaced a block and I created this effect, and so I wanna add this to the tutorial and make a tutorial for this one. For example, I'll just show you how to do it now. You put a light source here, put your background. I'll just make it really tiny so you can see that this works with tiny builds. Put some tinted glass, and as you can see, there's no fade. Yeah, so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna put double glass here, And tada, it works. But it just looks a bit odd, not like these windows on smaller scale, but I think this is pretty cool for such a small window. So basically what you're doing, you're just putting this inside wherever you want the cut to be. You put just two into the glass blocks there. Maybe I should make it bigger, like I'll show you. So you can actually tell what I'm doing. Sorry, my English is not the best, but I'm still trying to help you guys and trying to talk to you. I mean, I speak English since I was 13, but yeah. Okay, basically, as you can see, wherever you want the fade to be, you just put double glass. You want it here, you want it like here, you maybe want it even here. You can control where you want it. And yeah, I will now show you where you can use this type of builds. I've done many builds using these windows and I'm really proud of it. I haven't seen anyone do this kind of effect before, so I wanted to share it with you guys. And thank you for all the support, for all the nice comments and subscribers and views. I made this like months ago and I did not expect this to blow up so fast in just a few days recently, but thank you guys a lot.